Well, hello there, Collective. Grand Risings. Chelsea coming on to bring you the tea, all right? We're going to tap into collective energy. If it's for you, you'll know. If not, please let it go. Enjoy the show and always use discernment while watching tarot. Now that we got that out of the way, let's see what the message is going to be. Lately, if you've been watching, I've been switching up decks. I've been getting the urge for that. So, the winner is Black Tarot. All right. That's what it's called. It's beautiful artwork on this. So somebody could be an artist, a dancer. I'm picking up lavender vibes as well. And before I got on, right before I clicked record, I heard something along the lines of like, she smells like lavender and sage and like rosemary and something. So somebody may be into herbs. Take what's for you. January 5th could be significant, but right out the hop, baby, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Someone could also be into crystals. You may have just work with them, collect them because you think they're pretty. You could run a business that has to do with crystals. Okay, take what's for you. But I am noticing the amethyst on here. So amethyst is very beautiful healing stone. What's this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit? Ooh, the Lovers. Something was fated to end in a love relationship here. Okay. Here's the Lovers. It's in reverse. I wish the camera could really pick up how beautiful the artwork is. There's stuff happening in the background. You can't see the detail. But butterflies are heavily significant. But the Wheel of Fortune with the Lovers in reverse and Judgment in reverse. Okay, again with the dancing energy and water synchronization dance could be significant. But there was something, it was fated for wrong judgment to be placed, I guess, upon a relationship. There was growth, there was learning, there was something that happened there. Everything is, no matter what's happened to us, everything happens for a reason, okay? No matter how terrible it is, unfortunately. We just don't always see what the reason is until much later. Something was fated to end here. The Hangman in reverse here. Because there was a lesson that needed to be learned. There was something that needed to be looked at. Okay? But here's the Hangman. It's in reverse. Again, a dancer. She's, oh geez. What do you, the silk dancing. Someone's in the arts for sure. 10 of Pentacles is coming out here. Something to do with family. You may have created a family with this person. 10 of Cups. That's why I'm talking about family. It's 10 of Cups, not 10 of Pentacles. Something here about, wouldn't be surprised if you see the 10 of Pentacles because you've overcome something. Everybody gathering here. Some kind of get together is significant in a separation. Interesting. They've never done that to me before. I just heard backfire because the way the card and players is playing and my phone just lit up. April could be significant. Strength. I just want to have a good night. 8 of Swords. The artwork in this deck, I'm telling you, it's so unique. So 8 of Knives. She's looking in the mirror and oh, the camera's having trouble picking it up. There's swords that are on her back. And it's like putting it behind her. beauty from ashes kind of energy. There's a lot of swords here in regards to this love. You forgave somebody a lot. You put a lot into something. A pattern was being released here, though. The Emperor in reverse. And then Justice. That just keeps coming out. I just want to have a good night. It's part of the song lyrics. That's why it keeps coming out. But it's obviously relevant. I just want to have a good night. There's something about like just 10:01 on the clock. There's something about not being able to gain peace. Like there's always something. Children are significant. This Emperor card has a child in their lap. This person could own their own business. They could have a child of their own. Maybe it's a blended family. Emperor, Empress, take this as it fits for you, like masculine or feminine. Put yourself wherever it is. Gender is non-specific. It's fluid in tarot. All right. Healing. Healing from this. What else? Security. 4 of Coins. Sitting on top of the Emperor. Now, there's something here. I just heard financial abuse. Somebody was providing shelter, safety in like a monetary way. Maybe they held that against you. Maybe you were struggling for a certain time, or I'm not too sure how it goes here. Take it as it fits for you. Leaving it behind. 8 of Cups. This fall is significant, and where I live in Canada, that's like September, October energy. And as I was about to say November, we kind of starts to get to snow and it gets cold, and 5 of Coins comes out and there's snow. So fall to winter period. There's something here. I believe this could be future energy. Something's about to happen, or maybe it did, because my readings are timeless. And the financial situation here with being on the outside and having trouble leaving because you wouldn't have the funds or whatever, like take it as it is. Unreciprocated. Somebody was like, the 6 of Coins in reverse is unfairly taking. Right? Like they're siphoning your energy. Something about your sacral chakra is highly significant. We've got the Son of Knives and the Son of Baskets here. So somebody was very risky and impulsive, possibly with cheating or other relationships. Okay, with the Hierophant in reverse here, and the 9 of Cups, 9 of Baskets. In the upright, there's something about, I'm picking up heavily, there's something here like somebody went against a marriage here in some sort of way, and I am picking up that there's some sort of other person. 5 of Cups in reverse, so on top of the Strength and the Wheel of Fortune. There is hope. There's new opportunities. Okay, there's coming out of the darkness from this healing time. All right, with the 3 of Swords, 3 of Knives, this healing time. Somebody could sew or knit. Keeping busy is significant, okay? Ace of Coins coming out. Something about being in the ocean as well. There's opportunity here for finances, for somebody to start getting better, absolutely. But this person siphoning your energy, or whoever, like it was pulling you down energetically, holding you back on your timeline. Somebody didn't want you to speak up. I don't know. Verbal abuse too could be significant, but you're coming out. Some kind of opportunity here that's coming out after this healing is coming into you. It could be something to do with your craft, so to speak. Somebody here is artistic heavily in some sort of way, whether it's dance or maybe somebody's a designer, or you have the ability to be one. Maybe somebody didn't encourage you. You're getting justice for that. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of impatience when it comes to anticipating how long this is going to take for things to get better, and you know, things don't happen overnight all the time. But know that the divine is holding you. They are cradling you. They are protecting you. They're going to make sure you have just enough to get to where you need to go. You're doing the right thing. Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Knives. Knives are significant. A hunting knife or a spear could be significant. But getting you out of your head on that energy and taking the stress away. Death is in the reverse. When death comes out in reverse for me, it means death. What's this death? It's an ending to this energy. Thank you, Spirit. So I was like, that's what it means, but it's not what it's giving. There's an ending to a situation here with the Son of Coins and the Son of Wands. Somebody may live somewhere like Florida or somewhere where there's like alligators. I mean, I know there's lots of other places where there's alligators and crocodiles, okay? But there's beach and sun and water and then crocs and stuff underneath the water. Somebody's very adventurous. Somebody likes to take risks. This could be you. I think it is. And maybe this is a part of you that was like suppressed because of the state that you were in, but this is coming out. Spirit wants you to have fun. They want you to explore. There's going to be new opportunities coming to you in ways that you may not have expected them to, and they're going to be in little bits, okay? Remember to be grateful for everything. Every little thing, including waking up every single morning, okay? Thoughts are very powerful. Words are very powerful. Your presence is very powerful. And they're about to feel the loss of that if they haven't already. Something was fated to end, but it was just the beginning, is what I just heard. Very cool. Somebody may be trying a new coffee maybe this week, a new type of coffee. Or today, or tea or something, but there's something about trying something new. Let's do messages from the universe. I just split the deck. On one day, when you least expect it, you're going to crash into someone who's going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. And you're going to be so glad that you kept it open. You're going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved more. And then you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. Okay? So shifting. Changing perspective, being free, realizing how much freedom you have. Something very powerful. Going through that right now, figuring that out, transmuting the energies and sitting with them. Something about $100,000 is significant. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish in such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. It literally just said, have fun, do things, explore, figure out who you are again. There's a reason some people have walked away from you for no reason. It has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is where the universe is taking you next. They have already served a purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. We are always speaking to you and sending you messages. When you feel like you are alone in a situation, just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. No matter what happens, no matter how far away you seem to be from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has had a purpose. Last two. Oh, another one. Put these down. All right. When you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. It was fated for you to go through this, okay? You deserve inner peace. Let it go. And don't worry. Everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't see it. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. There's a few words missing in sentences and grammars, spellings and stuff on here. It throws me off sometimes. You got to remember it. Okay. Somebody might be all about literature, grammar, reading. Somebody's very smart. Music as well. Reading, writing, music is significant. In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. And release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They have been changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs, in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. Bridges are significant. Put that back in. You're bridging the gap here to a new reality. Timelines. This is a new era. A new you. Home. Wondering, you might be temporarily displaced. Some are in shelters, some are camping. There's lots of situations, staying with people they would prefer not to stay with, but they have to because they don't have somewhere. Okay, you're about to get security and comfort. The sky is the limit. Cloud formations are significant to someone. There's some kind of a court situation going on right now. You could be in divorce court or going to be. Got the government here, public services, administrative agencies, working for the government in any sort of way. Somebody could be in court here in relation to something to do with their funds. It could be the other person. They could be getting in trouble. Something to do with taxes could be significant. In a business, in an area where someone may have thought that something was going to get overlooked, an audit is significant. Oh, a whole bunch of cards just fell out. Something to do with a restaurant. I just saw kitchens. All right. So here's not religious at all. I am hearing for some that taking shelter in a church could be significant, even if you're not religious. There's a lot of programs out there to help people, and trust your intuition. The right ones won't force you to be a part of whatever it is that they're doing. They'll welcome you in, they will help you, okay, and they will pray for you. I know those ones exist. They're not all bad. Okay? They're doing their job as God's children to help their brothers and sisters. Okay? The lost souls. Spiritual sanctuary, sacred architecture. Something about stained glass is significant. That's not for everybody. That's just for some, okay? Take what's for you. The ocean, again, I said, is significant. We could live by the ocean. Something about an infinite, like, horizon where it's just water meeting the sky, like, and you don't see anything. And wind, okay? Well, it's very windy along coastal shorelines. Got countryside here. Something about simple living. The simple life. Oh, Paris Hilton could be significant. Gardening, like tending to the property, like not being around country, like being in the country, not being around like the city, and you know, peaceful mornings. You could be going somewhere to take a break like that, maybe out on a lake somewhere. You could be staying in a small cabin here. Rivers, water is so significant. You could be a water sign, but water is incredibly healing. So if you find yourself being drawn to the water, just go. It'll speak to you. Even if you don't want to go inside of it, sit beside it. Meditate. It'll cleanse your soul. Working out is significant. Possibly running a river trail could be significant. Or jogging. Then we could jog along coastal, like somebody jogs by water, whether it's a river, a lake, an ocean. There's that bridge card. Thank you, Spirit. So a bridge could be significant for the area for somebody, but there's something about a bridge that sways in the wind. A big one. I just saw a library, so again with that literature. There's a rebirth here happening. Cemetery is in reverse. There's something about uncovering an old cemetery out in the country, something that's long forgotten. All right. Patiently waiting and clean break. You're gonna get a clean break. Something's coming in. It's gonna shift you. Let's do charms. Sagittarius, Leo, and Taurus. Guardian angels, okay? Coming in the form of butterflies, owls, birds, all sorts of things. You may be feeling more of a presence of those types of things around you, noticing them more. They're letting you know you're surrounded, okay? Butterflies are very significant for someone. Monarch butterflies. We've got a Hamsa here. Somebody likes Harry Potter. A golden sitch is significant, okay? A teddy bear. A teddy bear. Teddy bear named Rose could be significant. Another Leo in Cancer. Let's do some scribble. Somebody's name could be Dot or Dottie. We've got Dorothy as well. Fire. Something about a fire signs. Dairy Queen is significant. A Dairy Queen ad. Interesting. War. The guides are saying this is war. Your ancestors. Venting. Something about speaking what happened to you. Maybe you're very quiet after a break. If it's already happened for some of you, being able to speak your side, or speaking up in court too could be significant for somebody. Deny. Somebody is pathological liar. Somebody's lying in court or tried to. Denying something. Somebody's name could be Farah. Far away. Going far away. PEI is coming out like all the time. So Prince Edward Island or the East Coast of Canada could be significant for somebody. Somebody likes to watch the channel A&E. His name could be Helga, or the name Helga is significant. You're a baddie, a babe. Taiwan could be significant. New York City is significant. All right, these are collectives, so take only what is significant for you, please. Somebody's name could be Gay. All right, let's take a couple cards from the T deck. The initial E is highly significant, and A. A 1,000 Years by Christina Perri could be a significant song for somebody. Your ex is still watching you, but they can't be with you, okay? Come on, Spirit. Somebody doesn't wear a hat, but that's significant for some reason. Something about hats in the area. Or taking off a hat. Taking off a hat in respectful places. Like being respectful. Something about employees not wearing hairnets or hats in a kitchen is also significant. All right, you are the real deal. No brain frog. No, frogs could be significant, but no brain fog, okay? You can see clearly now. Or you're about to be. Violins are significant. I was going to say that earlier when I said 100 grand. You just keep getting hotter. These cards are so slippery today. Something about coastlines without sand is significant. We've got Arkansas here. Scared. Ex watching you, or ex stalking you. You are the real deal and scared. Again, something about being able to speak up on what happened to you. Wants you back. Something about postpartum depression. You may have suffered this. Or for the masculines, you may have a feminine who's using it against you. Maybe you've had a baby with this person. I'm not too sure. Okay, take what's for you. Somebody could have children in a private school, like a religious private school or something. Or you know people who do, or you went to one. Did I say somebody could have their own business earlier in the tarot? I think I did. Businessman or businesswoman who's scared because you're the real deal. Maybe about revealing something. And someone also, once this is all done, wants to ask you out, or they will want to ask you out. That's future energy, okay? And only if that's something that you're desiring. And even if you're not, you have the power to say no, thank you. All right? Tell me about a Hyundai vehicle and a tattoo artist. Somebody here could skate. Skating, hockey could be significant. A car crash. What's this? I don't like how these cards keep coming out. Okay, so there's some kind of a car crash here resulting from somebody who's operating in very low vibration. You have the clairs, okay? Psychically gifted, hearing, seeing, feeling, tasting, whatever your gifts may be. You may be discovering that you're more gifted than you thought. Freedom. Freedom's coming, baby. Somebody here could be a roofer. But this accident has something to do with speeding here. And shrooms just came out. Somebody could be under the influence of drugs and get in a car accident here. And we've got Singapore coming out. Entrapment. This is also fated to happen. Oklahoma is significant. And a hacked phone. You may have had your devices hacked. I know what that's like. Oh my God. But you have control now. Somebody is suffering with PTSD from having a hack, and I get that. It doesn't go away very easily. You will have trouble trusting anything electronic for a while, but it will get better. Okay, I promise. Just take little steps at a time, okay, to get back into it. That's significant. Talk to me, and then not today, Junior. Again, no thank you if somebody wants to come in and try to talk to you that you don't approve in your energy. Something about a Tesla vehicle here. We've got Eastern Stars and fingernails. Something about getting your nails done, or somebody has their nails done. Death is coming out. Dude, there's a car accident with death. And I said that at the beginning that I didn't want to take it that way, but it always gives me that. And they were giving me something else, but low key, I was like, Root chakra energy. Rebuilding your foundation. Starting fresh. Transplanting yourself, quite literally, like a potted plant. It takes time to get used to your new environment, to flourish, to develop, to realize it's a safe space. Poker is significant for somebody. Gambling. Something about gambling and golfing is significant. Whales is significant for some. And somebody here is a twin, has twins, or twins run in their family or something like that, okay? Archangel Ariel is here, okay? Someone is a gifted speaker. Again, speaking up on something is significant, but you are gifted. It's hitting your clairs. There's something about channeling messages and truth. Now we've got New Brunswick. Somebody here could play lacrosse. All right. Yeah. Justice is coming. Remorse here. Justice is coming for what happened to you. And you, I do believe, still love this person, although you can't. It's like, no, I love myself better. So things may happen to them that's gonna upset you, and it's not because you want those things to happen. Like, you want to take what's for you. Justice is being served, though, and what goes around comes around. So whatever they put out, or however your ancestors and the universe decides to dish it back, it's coming back. It just is what it is. So just keep praying, keep moving forward. Alrighty. You have alien DNA. You've done this before. You're reincarnated. Something about having a plumber around breakfast time. Okay, I know I said I was done. U-turn. Something's changing. Archangel Haniel and stole. Somebody, there's a plumber that stole. Ooh, there's alien DNA. Something, watch the plumber. If you're having anybody in your house, you should be kind of watching them. Okay? Keep an eye. Oh, lied about sleeping with you. Interesting. That just flew out. I didn't notice it before either, so I don't know where that lies. A plumber could have lied about sleeping with you? I don't know. That just got weird. Guys, don't worry about it, okay? Stay in the light and you'll be all right. There is new pathways, new doors opening, new opportunities. You are guided. You are protected. You're going to make it through this. I love you so much. Have a good day.